Penguin Random House Australia Audio proudly presents The Forever War, America's unending conflict with itself. Written and narrated by Nick Bryant. The moral right of the author has been asserted. All rights reserved. We at Penguin Random House Australia acknowledge that Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples are the traditional custodians and the first storytellers of the lands on which we live and work. We honour Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples' continuous connection to country, waters, skies and communities. We celebrate Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander stories, traditions and living cultures, and we pay our respects to elders, past and present. To the people I love the most, Fleur, Bill, Wren, and Honor. Prologue. Democracy has prevailed. It is 2 o'clock in the morning, and in 10 hours' time, we will be able to speak of the presidency of Donald Trump, for the next 4 years at least, in the past tense. Lying in my Washington hotel room, just a few blocks from the White House, I am finding it impossible to fall asleep, partly because what should be a peaceful transfer of power comes with the menace of political violence, American fighting American. Never before have we watched the clock so intensely in the concluding hours and minutes of a presidency. But if the Trump years have taught us anything, it's that nothing can be taken for granted. Outside of my hotel, troops are dressed in full combat fatigues, with M16s, the military version of the AR-15, strapped diagonally across their flak jackets. Concrete crash barriers block the avenues. Army trucks and Humvees rumble up and down the empty streets. Cold steel, which makes the capital feel even more like a garrison town. To fortify the city limits, bridges have been closed, and multi-lane highways barricaded by heavy trucks. In a perverse twist, customs and border protection aircraft, usually on the lookout for unauthorized immigrants, now patrol the skies to surveil for insurgents. Group protest is being allowed, but only in designated First Amendment zones. Shop windows are boarded up with plywood, as if a hurricane is about to rip through. An ugly 7-foot fence, topped with cores of razor wire, encloses an area called the Green Zone, terminology last used following the invasion of Iraq. So vast is the military mobilization that Washington is being likened.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?